Hi, it's Dawn from Create to 8, and today I'm going to look at doing a mini macrame wall hanging. So it's going to be a small wall hanging, and the thread I'm going to use is this cotton yarn right here. You could also, if you wanted to use something like this macrame cord, you could. It's all tangled up right now, but something like that. And what I'm going to do is daisies and butterflies. So I've done something with butterflies just to show you what a butterfly would look like. So that's a butterfly. But I'm going to add, I wanted to do something with a daisy on too also. So we'll get that started, and I've got some beads. I may add some beads to it. So what you're going to need to do for this is you're going to need a small dowel, and you need some yarn, and maybe some rubber bands to tie up your loose or your end threads, and some and you may want some beads. And it helps to have a macrame board so that you can keep things tight. If not, you can hang this on a wall someplace and work while you're standing up. Just put something like this on it and tie it on, and then you can work while you're hanging up, while you're standing. Okay, so I'm going to move this down so you can see what I'm doing, and I've already put on most of the cords. Okay, so I'm going to move it down. Let me move this out of the way and move this over a little bit. Let me move this down. I'll get it so you can see it in just a minute. Okay. Okay, so I've already put on most of the cords. I put on 10 already by using a lark's head knot. So I'll put on 2 more just to remind you what lark's head knot does. And like I said, I've got some of these tied up, some of the ends tied up in rubber bands, and some just wrapped in bobbins. Okay, so I'm going to bring, I've got this in half, and I'm going to bring this down, and then I'm going to bring my cords through it like so, and pull. Okay, so I'll do one more, because you need a total of 12 cords for this. So here's my cord. I'll place it down. I'll go under, and then I'll pull my cords through it. Okay. So now I just want to move these cords over. And put my T-pin back in. And I'm using these pins to hold this in place. And I'll also use, I've got some extra pins here that I'm going to use to help me as I'm doing the daisies and to keep my corners nice and neat as I'm doing the butterflies also. So let me straighten these cords out a little bit. Okay, so this is going to use 2 knots. It's going to use a half hitch, and it's going to use a square knot. So we're going to divide this in 3s. Here's one of my 3s. Here's another 3. Okay, so here's another 3 right here. Put that in there. Put that there. Here's another 3 cords. I'll put that there to separate that. And then my last 3 cords. Okay. And the first thing I want to do is take the center 2 cords, and I'm going to take the left cord of the center 2 cords, and I'm going to pull it over to the right, and I'm going to hold it with my right hand. And then I'm going to bring the second cord of that pair, and I'm going to go, because right now it's going underneath it, I'm going to go over it and under and loop it and pull. Again, I'm going to go over and I'm going to pull it through the loop and pull. So that's one of my knots. I'm going to do the same thing with the next pair. I'm going to still holding this cord in my right hand. I'm going to take the next cord, which started going underneath it. I'm going to flop it over, pull it through the loop, and pull. I'm going to go over, pull it through the loop, and pull. This is a half hitch. And I'm going to do the same thing with my last one. Go over and pull, go over, under and through, and pull. So that's half of my flower, or half of the top half. Now I'm going to take this left cord and holding it with my left hand. This is the left cord of that center pair. Hold it in my left hand. I'm going to take the first cord over on the other side, and with my right hand I'm going to bring it over and under and pull. Okay. Over and under through the loop and pull. And do the same thing with the next cord. I'm going to go over, under, through the loop, and pull, over, over, under, through the loop, and pull. Okay. So I've got a V shape here now. Let's see if you can see that. V shape. So now what I want to do is take the two center cords. I'm going to make sure they're tight. Okay. I'm going to take the cord that's to the left, and I'm going to pull it over to the right, and then I'm going to take the cord that's to the right and go over the cord that was to the left and under the two cords and pull it. This is my square, beginning of my square knot. Okay. Now I'm going to take the cord that's to the left. Let me bring this cord down. Okay. I'm going to take the cord I just had. I'm going to take the cord that's on the right. I'm going to bring it over to the left side. The cord that's on the left is under the cord that I just brought over. I'm going to bring it over that cord and under the two cords and pull that up tight. Okay, and that's my square knot. And I'm going to finish the bottom half of this daisy. So I'm going to bring the last cord on the left and I'm going to pull it over to the right, and this is where those pins come in handy. I'm going to pin my corners here just to keep it tight. Okay. And I'm going to do a vertical half hitch again. Okay, so I just move that out of the way. Just went over and under and through the loop. So over and under and through the loop. And put that down. Go to the next, pick up the next cord. Go over the cord. I'm still holding on to that cord with my right hand. Go under the cord and pull. Over, under, through the loop and pull. Okay, I'm going to put those cords down and I'm going to pick up the cord on the far right. So I've got the far right cord. I'm going to hold with my left hand, and I'm going to take the next cord, or the first cord on the left, go over through the loop, and under, pull, over, under, and pull. And I'm going to do that with the next two cords. Okay. So now I have two daisies. I've got two more to do. So I'm just going to repeat that pattern. Let me get my cord straightened up here, as they do get tangled. Okay. Again, I'm taking the center two cords that set. I'm going to take the left cord, move it over to the right, and do a half hitch. Let me get these out of the way. Okay. Going to do it again with the next two cords. Move that down so you can see it better. Okay, so that's that half. Now I'm going to take the cord that's on the left of that pair, and I'm going to hold it with my left hand. With my right hand, I'm going to do a half hitch. So I'm still holding the cord in my left hand. And I've got that section done. Now I want to do my square knot. Okay, so I'm going to take the left cord, move it over to the right, take the right cord, go over the left, under the two, and pull. Just move that up. Then take the right cord, move it over. It's almost like a 4. Go over and under and pull. Okay, that's the center of my daisy. And now I'm just going to finish the last half. And this is where I like to put the pins in just to keep things neat. Okay, so let me get this left strand, and hold it with my right hand. I'm going to do a half hitch. I'm going to do it one more time. So that's that side. Now I'm going to take the right strand, the very last strand, move it to the left, hold it with my left hand. I'm going to do a half hitch. Okay, I'm going to do it with the other strand that's in that square knot. And now I'm going to close it up. Okay, so I've got one more to do, and then I can start on my butterfly. so again, I'm just kind of straightening my cords up here. Okay. Center cord on the left side. I'm going to bring it over to the right, holding it with my right hand. I'm going to do a half hitch with the cord on the left. Get my finger caught up in it. I'm going to do that again. The next cord. Okay. And I'm going to finish it with the last cord. And I've got that side done. Then I can take the cord on the left on that side, sorry, that half, and hold it with my left hand. Okay. With my right hand, get the cord to a half hitch. And another half hitch. Okay, so there's the top half of my daisy. And I'm going to do the square knot for the circle. Okay. So take the left cord, move it over to the right. Take the right cord, go over the left, under the 2. I'm going to take the right cord, go over the cords, take the left cord, go over the right cord, under the 2 cords, and tie the knot. Okay, and now I'm ready to finish up this last daisy. So taking the last cord on the left, I'm going to hold it with my right hand and just bring it over to the right. And do my half hitch. And do another half hitch with the next cord. And then start with the next side. So I now have a row of daisies on the top. Okay, and I see my video is about 19 minutes, and I have a very slow internet access. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to stop this video and then return with another part to do the rest of it.